going to talk about time. Time today. Time management. Let me move this over here. We'll talk about time management today. When you guys are starting a new business, I got my MPC Live 2 hooked up to the computer, and I'm trying to learn a couple things. Need a makeup guy. But I'm going to talk about time management today. Time management, especially when it comes to starting something new. Um, how well do you manage your time? There are only 24 there are only 24 hours in a day. Let's just keep that in mind. 24 hours in a day. Aside from the 8 hours that we're working, I work anywhere from it gets light at 6:30. I'm done by 4:30. 4 to 5. So right now that's not even a 12-hour day. That's probably 10 hours. Aside from those 10 hours, when I'm trying to learn something new, how well am I managing my time? How well, and again, I'm gonna put some disclaimers out. Like, people don't think that they should. You're saying that you shouldn't watch TV. You're saying that you shouldn't do A, B, C, and D. I am not one of those people that say, well, you're spending too much time doing this or that. I'm not here to allocate how you spend your time, but I'm here to talk about how well you manage the time that you have, especially when it comes to learning something new. Especially when it learns to learning something new. It's like you guys may have seen me awake earlier. I was awoke by 4 o'clock, and I wouldn't say I wake up ready to practice 100% on the piano, but I know that it's important that I sit down. It's important that I sit down at the piano every day and at least start reading or learning something new. As far as watching TV, hey, Josh, do you watch TV? Yeah, of course I watch TV. Or I put it this way: the TV watches me. I might go to sleep and put something on, and throughout the rest of that time, I wake up and I turn the TV off. Lots of times I'm watching the same episode 10 times because I'm just, falling asleep at it. That's, in my mind, that's how it should be. In my mind, that is how it should be, where your TV's watching you. There's not, unless I'm watching some documentaries. Like today, I was watching some documentary about some things about the Bible, and could these structures have been possibly built, and I'm learning things there about how brick was made, and what happened when they decided to put the brick under extreme temperatures, and how it went from withstanding 800 pounds of pressure to almost 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. See, that's information. I wouldn't even call it useless information, because it's information that okay, I retain information. Like, wow, when you heat something up, and you blend the materials up, it makes it stronger, instead of having it dried up in the sun. So I got a program that's not responding here. But yeah, you learn a couple things. I like to watch movies, but I have so much other stuff going on that the amount of stuff that I have going on outweighs my television time. It outweighs some of those things that I like and don't like to do. I enjoy comedy. I was watching the first seasons of Martin, and how television has changed over the past 30 years. Excuse me, making observations there. But think about it: how well do you allocate that time? MPC Beats is not responding. If you close the program, you might lose information. Let's close the program. So when it comes to something new, like trying to get these BeatStars started and stuff uploading the DistroKid, it's all new. I'm not gonna come up in there like a producer. I'm not a producer by any form or any means, but I'm not gonna come in there and start pressing buttons because I don't know how to do that yet. I haven't spent the proper time to know how to do that, but the more time that you spend at something, of course you become familiarized with it. So when I'm trying to learn something new, I'm pretty disciplined about the time that I'm spending. It's kind of like my wife and we went out to breakfast, and that was done. And after that was done, I went and said I gotta lay down, but I set my alarm clock to wake up in an hour and 15 minutes. Why an hour and 15 minutes? Because it takes 15 minutes to go into a REM sleep. That's rapid eye movement. And then I woke up and I started doing this again, trying to figure out how to get stuff from my standalone to my MPC, how to move that upward. So what I'm naturally doing is I'm just taking time to learn how to do that. We got Tito. Don't hear anything. Hit the low button. Turn that down. And it's important that I learn how to do this if I want to get the business of BeatStars crack-a-lacking. If I say I have something going here, why not spend the time to do it? Okay. Let's see if I got that now. I didn't do that. I did the claps, drum beat, but that's Tito. He's playing on the keys right there. And I'm just using this as thank you, Jessica, TikTok follower. Thank you, TikTok followers. Following you. I'm trying to figure out how to get this uploaded so that I can start getting the BeatStars account signed. Okay, so we got it there. We have this there. Now I want to figure out how to let me see how to go here. Main. We have this. We got the sequence. We got the track 5. Transpose, erase, delete, bounce to sample, sequence, double the length. I don't want to do that, so I want to go back out. Go here. I want to copy track. Okay, so track 5, unused. But if I copy it, where am I copying it to? Copy contents, track 5. Do it. Where am I copying it to? Where am I copying it to? I don't even know where it went. I copied it. Wait, let me see. Copy a track. Bounce to sample. Pitch quantize. Humanize. I have no idea what any of this stuff means yet. Remember, this Akai MPC Live 2 is a whole nother beast within itself. So say if I want to go to here, import. You say if I want to ALS export, include program volume, pan settings, blah blah blah, 24-bit def, audio bounce, export MIDI as. And see, here's the thing, I don't understand why I'm exporting it to Ableton Live. So it's sending me to Ableton Live. I don't even know if I can do it from there. Alright, the heck. So we can go to the internal storage, MPC document. See, this is where I thought I sent it to. MPC document. So let me see what else we got. I may have to go to internal. Do I want to go to internal? Plug in, sample, tracks. I don't want to do that there, so let me get out of there. Go back to here. Here. Let's go to save as, and we can save it. We can save it as masters, wave format. See, apparently I have to read more about this. Start track preview, input, output. See, where are we exporting it to? File name Tito. We don't want to go to internal because we can't pick up anything internal. Let's go here. Let's see if we could click it there. It means I have triplets of everything. Okay. Save as. Okay, boom. Export, save. Are you sure you want to overwrite it? Cancel. I don't want to overwrite anything. Cancel. Get out of there. Okay, so let's go to main again. Let's go to menu, browser. And what am I looking for? Places. Boom, boom. I should be able to find Tito. See, Tito's right there. And I should be able to he's right there. If I want to load that up, sample exists. So he's saved as a sample. 3033. Okay, so now that that's done, and keep in mind, even though you watched some of the tutorials on this, even though you watch some of the tutorials on this, now say if I go out the menu, let's go in standalone mode. Do you want to save changes? Yes, save the changes I made. Keep in mind, even though there's tutorials, a lot of this is trial and error. A lot of this is trial and error. So we're gonna go into my standalone mode. Okay, click on MPC beats. Blah blah blah. There we are. Your device setup has changed. You want to select a different device. I want to cancel. I can go to load a project. Now here we are in load a project. Let's see if we can find this again. So we want to go to main, or menu, I should say. It's browse. I should be able to go to places, MPC beach, removable E drive. Let's see, track, where are we going? Let's go to F. Audio expansion more, new folder. Okay, there's Tito right there. So Tito's in the F drive. I'll load them up. Here's the weird thing. How do you play? So Tito now is on the screen. He's loaded as a sample. Okay, so you guys can see what's going on here. Finally figured out how to move Tito there. I know you guys be like, that's some futuristic stuff. Ah, that's an old computer. So now we have Tito loaded into MPC Live. And not the MPC Live, we have them loaded into MPC Beats. So I should be able to file, save project. I want to know if I can move this to a folder, because if I can move it into a folder, that's project archive, that's pattern, that's MPC sequence, expansion. I'm trying to figure out, do I even want to save them as an expansion? This is the question of the day. And here's the thing, I can't just, actually I could. Okay, I could just take that, and let's see. So you guys can see what I'm doing right here. So right now I found Tito. I want to create a new folder. Drag that folder. Okay, we're gonna name this folder Beat Stars. Sorry about the glare. After we've named the folder, let's see if we can move this folder right here. So move the folder out. Move the folder out. Let's see if I could take this. Now, if I could take this, that will probably conclude today. So here we have Tito. I want to move him out of here. Let's see if I could do that. Let's see if I could do that. Move that right there. I don't know if that even worked. Let's find out. Nope, didn't work. Excuse me. It doesn't work like that. So at least I know how to get them here. I know how to get them here. Okay, so if I want to play from start, want to stop, play from start. I have no idea what I just did. Menu, main. Go back to Tito again. There you go. There we go. From start. sample. Track view. File, new project, load project. Can we load a project? So we got tools, view, QLink, workspace, toolbar. Okay, so we have that. So of course, let's see, we can there's MIDI sequence. Let's go back to here. Boom. File. I said this stuff can't be rocket science. Can't be rocket science. So we got the file. We want to export as project archive, as pattern, as MPC, as MIDI sequence, as audio meltdown, as able live set, as expansion. Export project, file. No, I don't want to go there. Load project. Save current program, export as MIDI track. Let me see. Plugins, you don't want to go there. Windows recovery, F drive. Okay, so I'll see if I can pull this right here. Double click. Save. Okay, so I pulled that into BeatStars. At least I think I did. Can I still play it here? If we do that. I'm gonna have to do this a couple times just to make sure I got it. Okay, so I need to go here. Now here's the thing right here. See if I could move this up. I had to create a new folder. Boop, 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 right there. So I should be able to tap on that folder. And as soon as I tap on that folder, that track 1 comes up. And track 1 comes up, and I wonder if I can get out of here. Let's double click on that. Find out how it's being played. Opening media. Play again. See, here it is right here. Previously, section has the selected file has an extension. We should be sure that the file source. Okay, it's just me here. Windows Media cannot play the file to play or not. Okay, so we can't play this file here. Okay, so let's go out of here, close this track 1, double click. So I'm not able to play it here, which is weird. Ableton sample, desktop. MIDI sequence, okay. I may not be able to play here. Okay, well, I spent over an hour trying to do this. Spent over an hour, start to finish. Okay, so we know we have it here. I want to figure out if I could play it in BeatStars. I might be able to. Okay, Windows Media Player. So let's click out of here. Let's get out of let's go to menu. I'm sorry. Boop, 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 boop. There you go, there you go again. Let's get out of menu. And here's the thing, I'm just using this as an example. So see if I can do this right. Click on main, boom. I'm sorry, menu. Want to get out of there. Please ensure you have safely ejected all storage devices, blah, blah, blah. Stand alone. Okay, audio device is not working. Okay, we understand that. Okay. Letting me know that the audio isn't working, which I can't play from here, but that's okay. That's okay, because what I'll do now is I'll safely lift this off the ground. Disconnect a couple things, my power source. Don't need this anymore. Don't need that anymore. I just need to figure out how to do one main thing. This may take me a couple days, but at least in my mind I learned something. You know, it wasn't idle time. It's an hour well worth spent, in my opinion. It's an hour well worth spent at this to do what I wanted it to do, and that was at least to export the track from here to there. And I may take a little break and go to BeatStars and see if I can move it over and play it there. So we talked about time allocation today. You know, it depends on you got to be very disciplined at your time. Do you have to spend it doing all of one thing? No. Just make sure that you allocate your time properly, especially on your days off. And sometimes it's gonna have to take a little bit of give and take. Like, okay, well, I can do this, but I can't do that. You know, last night my buddy wanted me to go bowling, but if I went bowling, then that would throw off my day. This was more important. You know, it helped more weight, so I stayed home. Plus, it was cold, and you know, you get to drinking and all that. And I'm like, no, I got some more important work to do, you know. So work before play. I'm not a dull boy though, but just keep that in mind when we start talking about how you allocate your time, especially when it comes to learning something new. Peace and hair grease. Tomorrow's Monday. Let's get it started right.